Look at that Ford traction, everybody. One wheel peel. Welcome to another Friday night. Another Friday night shop talk. We're at D. Frank's shop. Not gonna be too much of a shop talk day, I don't think, but we got another car review going on. Hello, D. Frank.
Hello there.
Hello.
Yeah.
Look at this Mercury Grand Marquis.
It had the high idle going. I wouldn't shut off, so that's why I was revving up. So to show them the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
In the light.
So we have light. So here's the lineup.
Yeah.
At D. Frank's shop.
Now,
this is the Galaxy.
I learned last week. It fucking runs. I had it run last week. Runs like a champ.
Runs the new carburetor, or new rebuilt. Not with that fucked up broken
Key
screw.
works. Defroster works. Wipers work. You know.
Oh wow.
A little bit of a floor issue.
That's the Flintstone version.
Yeah. And I found some good old original literature for good drivers.
For good drivers.
390. And
Engine Force battery with a name like that.
Yeah, so there we go. So that's that. I got some nice used tires on it so I can roll it around. Yeah, it's got the pillarless hardtop.
Yep.
So this opens down to one giant space.
Yep.
Which is real nice. The Fairlane, which everybody knows that.
Yep, Fairlane's made a number of videos.
Runs, drives, motor rebuilt. We took the transmission apart, new clutch.
Oh yeah.
New tires, the rims were sanded and painted. All new brake lines, new brake components, all that. The LTD, which I don't think ever made it into much of a video, did it?
It might have been a little bit here or there. Yeah, no, we did a cold start of it.
Oh yeah.
Back at Joe Boy's,
yep.
Yeah.
This is 76 LTD, not Brome, base model, with the 400. Now, if any of you know anything, you know that in the 70s they severely detuned motors down. So I am in the process of building a 460, 429 high performance motor for it, which thanks to my buddy there, I got some nice parts for cheap.
Looks like it's parts storage in there as well.
Yeah, that's all the chrome. You can see it's actually in pretty good shape. There's no rot.
This car rides pretty nice.
There's no rot on it. And when I had this car, when I first got it, the whole bottom of it got wire wheeled and undercoated.
Yep.
And undercoated.
This car did have perfect paint on it until the previous owner decided to do this to it.
Yeah, so that has to be fixed, but
yep.
So that's that. Now we have this truck here, which is special. This is a
junk Ford.
Right. I think it's a 90. Yeah, it's a 90. XLT Lariat. 5 miles a gallon, bad 351 Windsor, low gearing. It's really not rotted bad.
3-speed slush box.
Yeah, low rear end. It's just horrendous. So I'm working on getting a deal for a nice parts truck that's over there that's got a 460 carbureted 5-speed, dually 1-ton. So I'm going to put that drivetrain in.
It sounds like you should just keep the entire truck.
They ripped it apart.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they went because they didn't want to pay taxes on it, so they ripped the fucking body and shit off it. Yeah. I mean, it's the only thing that was worth anything. The cab was shot. They still won't sell it to me. We're still in negotiations.
Here's the air compressor that I made a video a couple weeks ago.
The carburetor was fucked. I took it off, but I did get it to pop a little bit.
Oh, nice.
So I changed all the fluids. And then this is
and who remembers this car?
And then the conveyor that was next to it.
Now this is a sweetheart of a tractor.
Yeah.
Get your light, yeah. Alice Chalmers, what model is it? 310.
Variable shift, 10 horse Kohler.
It is a fucking tank of a tractor. Mows real nice, runs real. It's a Kohler. Of course it runs nice.
It is fucking heavy. So I actually sold it and then bought it back.
Yep.
So I'm glad to have it back because I cut a lot of grass here. I don't know if you remember, this was all rotted out.
Yep.
So I fixed
made a new nose
hinges
for
and all that, and I just got to get a piece of that style grill material. Well, that's like circles.
I can't see it.
Yeah. It would take a lot of Harbor Freight drill bits to make another piece like that. So that's that, and then, you know, everyone remembers the Lincoln.
Yep.
So the motor's coming out of the Lincoln, and the Lincoln's going outside because the motor's got to get rebuilt. And then this conveyor here was sitting next to the car. Also,
I'm going to use this as a coal conveyor.
Yep, I have a lot of modifications to make. We talked about that in a previous video. But that's on the back burner right now. This was Mercury's answer to 1988. This is my daily driver. I wash it, I wax it, I armor all the interior, I hang air fresheners up in it, I don't leave shit everywhere. I don't get in it when I'm dirty. If I come from work, I put a cloth over the seat.
Look at those plush seats. They are so nice. You can do a lot of parking in those seats.
Now I have that door panel taken apart because that window doesn't go down. It just goes the keyway stripped out.
Yep.
It's lit, although it's not lit well because the light's bright, but it doesn't actually shine on the trunk. And that's stock.
You can see it shines on the lid.
Yeah, that's stock. That's OE. I could bend it down, but I'm an originalist. So
right.
I discovered a new niche of cars. Because up until then, I knew old cars and I knew crappy new cars. I didn't realize that there was a
midpoint.
There's cars like this that are big enough and old enough to where they're comfortable. I still like them. They ride good. They're not overly complicated. There's not crazy computer systems, you know.
But they don't break your balls.
But modern enough and new enough to where they have overdrive transmissions. They're decent on fuel, and you know they're reliable. You know, you need something in the middle, something that's still, you know, parts are still somewhat, you know, available to get, you know.
So let's take a look on the inside, huh?
Yeah, let's. 303.
Warm up a little bit. It's fucking cold out here.
303 V8.
Oh, wow, a door dinger.
You're greeted by a dinger, not a buzzer.
And you're greeted by
ducks.
I know where you bought those. Lauren bought the chicken version.
Yeah, well, Amber bought those
at Tractor Supply.
Yeah. So,
look at these nice plush.
They are comfortable. You have to
kind of velvety seats.
Armor-alled.
Now, I haven't been in this car in a long time.
Okay, so the horn doesn't work, but I ordered the parts for that. Window controls, you know, just like the Lincoln.
Yep.
Right here, you know. You know, it's pretty basic, really. You got your door unlock, lock, everything's right here. Power mirrors.
Oh, I bet those mirrors love to fuck up.
See, so that's that one, and then you just flip it over here, and you have that.
Uh-huh.
So, and modern, you know, this niche of cars also, you know, is modern enough to where it has 2 mirrors.
Yeah, so you're not just struggling with one mirror. That is the stupidest idea.
Heat, air conditioning, power seat.
Yeah, driver's seat is powered. The passenger seat is not.
Right.
And now this is one of the cars where there's 2 levers that do the same thing, I believe.
The same thing as the Lincoln.
Yeah.
The 2 levers do, which...
It's hard to show on the video.
We already did it. You did a good job explaining it last time.
It as I remember, it like moves the pivot point a little bit, but it's still, the end result is almost identical.
And it still has manual backs.
Right.
Because they could power everything else. They could put 3 switches in there.
Yeah.
They could put 2 switches that do the same goddamn
thing. But that back there is still
manual.
Pull the lever, just like the old style.
You can really relax in this thing, should you want to. You know, awesome back seat. Got your clock right here, date. You can change it to military time. If you want to change it, you just hold the time down until it blinks and click the little lever there. AM, FM, cassette, which the cassette doesn't work, but AM does.
And FM.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing too. It's modern enough to where it has FM.
You have prostate problems.
So, I'm looking for another one of these though, because the cassette doesn't work.
Yep.
Now this is a nice feature. This is a
glove box.
Right, but this is a locking mechanism.
Okay.
So the trunk key fits into it. You can lock the glove box.
See, I'm surprised Ford didn't use one ignition key, a separate door key, a separate trunk key, and then a separate glove box key, because for your Lincoln at my house, it has 3 separate keys.
Right. Well,
for the 3 separate locks.
They simplified things for the Mercury, I guess. But that lock...
Is this only 1 key?
This is 2, which is standard for cars, was 2.
God, why did they ever do
that?
But
that's standard. That's GM, that's everybody was 2. That lock, and you better not edit this out, that fucking lock is not the original one. The original one broke. so
Okay.
you couldn't, it wouldn't unlatch. And those are extremely hard to work on because once you pop the plastic cover off, all the parts just
Go everywhere.
Springs and
yard
things.
sale, yeah.
Right. So I found mine had some damage to it. It was irreparable. So I went and I found one online, which said would not fit my vehicle, but
Yep.
obviously it did.
Uh-huh.
So I put it in there, and it was obviously keyed differently. And I want the fucking car, everything to work.
Yep. You want
So
the
I
same key.
actually took it apart. You have to hold everything together in your hands. I
Oh,
took it apart,
shit.
stuffed all the parts in it, swapped my old key cylinder out with the new one, put it all back
Wow.
together. So now the fucking lock and glove box works.
That must have been a bitch.
Yeah. Nice illumination
Oh,
there.
the green, I love. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. That green illumination.
Oh, I
You know?
forgot the other feature. Tilt wheel. So you can ride like this, or you can ride down low.
Why you'd ever want to have the steering wheel like that is beyond me. but
I bet it
same courtesy dome as the pickups.
All right, now,
They can't keep the same alternator in the same car for the same year.
but they kept these for 20 years.
Right, and that stupid twin traction I-beam bullshit.
Now,
Lots of cushion for the pushing.
look at this. I mean, what do you think? Look at that.
Oh fuck yeah! Look at that.
I mean, that goes down.
Yeah, that'll really absorb some.
Yeah,
Some,
there's headroom up there. You know, there's like, if someone's knees were here, their head would be up there,
It'd be perfect clearance for a head.
and they would have lots of headroom.
And they have a nice view there. They can look out at the window.
They could be a lookout, so
Right.
you don't have to. You could focus on.
And there is that beautiful dashboard at night, all lit up.
Look at that! Look at that for lighting, huh? You got
Driving through
map lights. We're driving through
beautiful.
West Haven.
Is this? Man, if this fucking thing will focus,
So
you fuck. Nope, didn't work. All right, that was a successful and also somewhat cheap Harbor Freight run, which it was a nice change for once.
Yes. We got the review done on the Mercury.
Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
And why are we in the dark right now?
We are in the dark because the blown-in is, well, a piece of shit.
Never never rely on one of these. Because the internet is a wealth of disinformation. Basically, it stopped producing power. It's just completely stopped. It's a 5,000 watt 1995, low hours. I can't fucking figure it out.
Get a picture up there. There we go. Yeah.
Because I need to know if it's worth it to look for parts or if it's worth it to buy something else. So, I mean, the thing's in fucking great shape. It's got no hours on it, so I don't want to just instantly get rid of it. But as you could see, I need lights.
It's a little bit dark in here.
And you cannot rely on the Onan.
You can't rely on the Onan, and the Jenner crapped out.
So, I don't know. It just stopped producing electricity, so I went through and I
We may be
changed.
gearheads, but we are not elect chickens at all.
So that's it.
That's it.
We will see you next Friday in the
That's
shop.
right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and you know the deal. Stay tuned for more.